Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So let's see what we have for you today. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And if anything resonates within this reading today, then please let me know by leaving a little emoji or a comment or something, just so that I can gain more of an understanding about what you like and what you don't like, what resonates with you and what doesn't. So we're dowsing again today. We've got the pendulum. So I want you to ask a specific question so that we can get some answers for you today. So this is a yes or no question that you need to think of. So think about your question right now. Maybe state it mentally to yourself or out loud, whatever feels right for you, 3 times. I'm just going to ask the pendulum to show us yes. So we've got round and round for yes, and then no is forward and back. Okay, so go ahead then now, direct your question towards me. Do you know what, actually you might want to drop a little emoji or something like a thumbs up to say that you've done that, just to give it more power so we can access the information that you need to see. So what is our answer to this question? That is a definite no that we've got going on there. Okay, so the answer is no to your question. So let's dig a little deeper into what that no actually means. So let's see. Okay, that's interesting. Yes, just popped up on the top of there. So I'm getting an idea that maybe you didn't want that no, you actually would have wanted a yes. Intuition and downloads. Okay, so this is kind of suggesting to me that you asked that question in the hope of getting a yes, and actually you got a no. But intuitively, so this is spirit kind of like playing mind games with you, it seems to me. And they can do that sometimes, just to see if you actually really trust yourself in what you're getting. So this is a reading all about trusting in your intuition. And what we're going to find in the cards today and the runes is actually just confirming for you what you already know, what you already are feeling. Okay, so intuition and downloads, you are getting a lot of intuition and downloads about this particular situation. You know that. Let's see what the moon cards have in store for you right now. What do you need to know about this particular situation on your mind? Just saw the word reflect. So perhaps you have been reflecting on a situation. I keep getting this lately, the past few days. It's been coming around about somebody kind of mulling over the same questions, perhaps going over a past experience or something, maybe reading over past messages or something like that. Like you've had an epiphany or something, you've had a realization over something in your life. Foresee, I mean, you can't really... So we've got intuition and downloads and foresee. So your intuition is spot on right now. If you needed any confirmation that what you thought was right, it is right. Exactly what you're thinking, it is that. It is exactly that. It is right. So let's get some runes first of all on your current situation. So what you're asking about today, let's see what the runes are telling us about. What is this current situation? Perthrow, another one that keeps coming out the past couple of days whenever I'm doing these collective readings. So this is a rune of taking a chance, having a gamble. And it's almost like it's not really feeling like a gamble anymore. It's kind of like I've made a decision and I'm making plans and I'm heading in that direction. This can represent the Fool card. So it's, you know, taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. It can also represent the female body as well. So I do feel that maybe if you're feminine yourself, you are exploring getting to know yourself or sort of being at peace with your body. If you're masculine, it might be about somebody's body, a female body that you are, I don't know, maybe thinking about at this time. But that's what Perthrow kind of represents on here. That doesn't normally come out in the readings, but this is what's coming out for you today. Every time that blackbird comes out, this time of day, I think, isn't it? And we have algaes. So this, it feel like it came out in the reverse. So there's something about a lack of boundary, or trying to have strong boundaries but feeling like you want to break those boundaries down. And that, I feel, is what's kind of holding you back or making you second guess your intuition. It's sort of like, is this a boundary or is it a barrier? Is this should I sort of stay over here and have a boundary in this, or should I just sort of break that down and go running it in? That's what it feels like to me. But this is also can be sometimes about being overprotective. So it can represent like the Empress in the reverse position, this sort of like overprotective kind of energy to it, where it's sort of like, when does overprotecting actually start to become a brick wall or a barrier and closing off, as opposed to actually just being protective allows for a little bit of wiggle room, doesn't it? So maybe that's why you got your no, is kind of like a sort of like, if you're asking, should I make a move or should I not, and it's saying no, then it's kind of like asking you to sort of, how did you feel about that answer? Canas, again, this is another one that keeps coming out lately, and this is about things being illuminated. It does go well with the intuitive downloads. So it's all, I keep hearing like, what you thought was right, you're right. Trust your intuition, you are right. This is exactly what it is. And where you are right now is like a beacon of light, illuminating anything that's hidden from you. So whoever you connect with, whoever you talk to, whatever you do, you're seeing the truth of everything. You're seeing it as it is, because it's been illuminated. There's no dark corners here. There's no hidden anything. It's all been illuminated. So we are heading towards the full moon right now, and that is when full illumination takes place. That can be where we sort of start to see what needs to be released in our lives. So I feel like perhaps you're going through a phase of releasing things that no longer serve you, and you're asking, is that right? Is that the right thing to be doing? Okay, so let's see what the cards are telling us today. So your current situation. Okay, so Seven of Swords. So yeah, you're in the middle of a transition right now, and that's why I feel like you sort of, you could be heading towards calmer waters. And I do feel like you know this, that is, you're leaving one situation and heading towards something that feels more peaceful, like better for you. It's, yeah, like you're transcending what was and moving into something completely, it's almost like you're moving into something new. You're travelling into calmer waters. That's your current situation. Where's the challenge in that then? Right. I'm going to ask, why did you get a no? Why did you get a no? Okay. So there's a no because there's something that's kind of standing in the way of you being able to repair this or to mend something. You want to work as a team here. You want to sort of collaborate, but it almost feels like the other party maybe has a strong boundary in place or something. It's like you're not sure. Okay, so I'm getting an idea here of sort of like, I feel like you may have asked, is this person going to contact me or something like that? So this is kind of suggesting that no, but the challenge here is showing somebody that you can work as a team. That's what it's telling me, is that's the challenge, is being able to work as a team. Do you have the ability to do that? Because the Three of Pentacles is that kind of energy of working together, making a plan. And there's a lot about planning, and you're having a lot of downloads of like what you should be doing and where you should be going. But you need to trust yourself on those. We've got the Emperor on the bottom of the pack as well. So this is actually you transitioning into something that could help you to level up almost, to stand in your power. It's like a promotion in the spiritual realm. That's what you're heading towards. Taking action as well is, I think, in the forefront of your mind. I didn't actually ask a question then, did I? So what we want to know now is, so that's what the challenge is on there. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know about this? Okay. So what you need to know is that, I mean, we've got the Four of Cups on there. So there's an end to a cycle where there's been regret. There's an end to something where it's feeling like all is lost, or there's been some kind of upset or bereavement. There's an ending to that now. So it's almost like you can let go of that feeling. Six of Pentacles, you're moving into a space of giving and receiving. So this is like giving and taking. This kind of could represent Gebo in the runes, because it's sort of like a balance between giving and receiving. And that is sort of like, you need to know that that is the most important. And as you can see, this is the one half of the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's like, you know, there's one half here. Where's the other half? That other half needs to be present in order for this to take place. But that says to me about, especially with Ten of Cups coming out here, this is about union. It's about sort of like collaboration, coming together with something that is a desire fulfillment, something that makes you feel at peace and at home. This one's come out twice. This came out last night as well in a reading that I did for a collective. There is a lot about, I feel, moving into things that feel safe, peaceful, and like a real teamwork, like collaboration, a real balance between giving and receiving. That's what I'm getting on there for you. So what is your outcome? Is there anything else that you need to know? I'm going to put those back only because a lot of them fell out. We've got the sun on the bottom of there as well. So the outcome here could be about something that you've been dreaming about, manifesting, wanting. Is it all coming into fruition? So that no, it could be sort of asking you to be sort of like, you know, maybe don't ask these questions. Follow your intuition. Listen to it. So there's an end to this hermit mode. There's an end to this introspection. You've been in your own head or doing a lot of work on yourself, and now it's time to step out. It's time to, you know, because I do get a sense of somebody feeling a little bit lonely at this time, and a need to sort of be around other people. There's that want for this teamwork, this collaboration. So if this is something to do with moving into a place of working with other people, perhaps with your work or something like that, the answer here is that it's time to start reaching out, branching out to other people to collaborate with, because it is bringing you that Ten of Cups, that this fulfillment that you want, whether it's the new house or new car or just a better lifestyle in general. That's what this is telling you. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles on there. So again, yeah, for some of you, this is moving into a more stable and nurturing environment for yourself. You've had to leave some heavy things behind, I feel, like this Seven of Swords on here. So it's almost like you've had to sort of strategize to move forward. As you can see, it's like a heart that looks like it's been sliced around the bottom. It's like the bottom two chambers have kind of been cut off. Now, it might feel difficult to breathe because of needing to sacrifice something, needing to leave something behind, but you've still got those two swords that you're carrying, you know, to be able to make a choice as you move forward, okay? So that's moving forward and there. Sorry, I realised I was reading that as the Six of Swords, which there's a reason for that. There's always a reason for everything. But I've just realised on there, the feeling I'm getting from that was more about you strategizing, having a plan, making a plan to move into this Queen of Cups energy. And we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom there as well. So again, that strategy, that intelligence, the kind of like knowledge to be brave, to be bold and move forward with the way that you need to go. So what is your final outcome? Got the Nine of Pentacles. So that's somebody that's very stable and secure. Stars trying to come out there as well. That's wish fulfillment. So what is your final outcome here? Keep getting the word surrender. It's almost like, you know, it might be that you're moving into environment that it feels different because it's not what you've known before. And this is the thing, like with our ego. The ego kind of will head towards things that it already knows as being safe, and things that it doesn't know as being unsafe. So you sometimes have to discern, like, well, actually, and there we go, we've got the star on the bottom. You're moving into something that actually is a wish fulfillment, but perhaps in your past, you haven't felt like you can have what you want, or, you know, you convinced yourself you're the kind of person that doesn't get what they want. They don't get to be, so like if you've always had like a lack mentality of like, I never make any money, or I never get the relationships I want, that kind of thing. But you are in an energy now that is, you have the ability to bring in what you are wishing for, what you want. What was that? Queen of Wands gets what she wants. Confident leader, you know, ambitious, and is sort of like driven by that passion, that power, that ability to move forward. So I feel like that is you right now. So that no that you got on there is asking you to follow your intuition, to go with what you know you're being guided towards, because it is all falling into place. And that Queen of Swords is there again on the bottom. I do feel there's perhaps an element of you needing to communicate these needs, needing to sort of like bring your sword forward, be brave and courageous as you go forward. So that is what I have for you today. I will be back a little bit later, and we'll do one that's more preparing for the full moon. Have a blessed day.